everyone, my name is Daria and today I'd like to talk about artificial intelligence. What is an artificial intelligence and should we be afraid of it or embrace it? Artificial intelligence is a simulation of the human intelligence processes by machines. These processes include learning, reasoning, and self-correction, which allow machines to recognize speech, plan, and solve problems using multiple approaches. There are three main types of AI. The most common classification distinguishes narrow artificial intelligence, artificial general intelligence, and artificial superintelligence. Narrow AI is a technology that we see today. This system is programmed for a particular task. It is very good in sales and purchase predictions, forecasting and identifying patterns and correlations from data. Netflix, Google Translation, Pandora, personal assistants are all forms of the weak or narrow AI. Even self-driving cars is just a combination of multiple weak AIs. Artificial general intelligence, also called strong AI, can understand and reason the environment as a human would. Scientists are trying to achieve it by constructing a simple framework programs to respond to a problem and receive feedback on how it does. A machine can optimize its response by doing the same problem multiple times and adjusting its response based on the feedback it receives. Then the computer can be given a different problem where it can use same technique and responses. The third type of AI is artificial superintelligence. This is what we see in the movies such as Matrix, Ex Machina, or my favorite TV show Travelers. Developments such as IBM, Watson, and personal assistants such as Siri, Cortana, Google Assistant, and others were the first step to creating ASI. However, there is still a long way to creating a machine that can process the depth of knowledge and cognitive ability of a fully developed human or even a mouse. Today we can see AI as a reality thanks to these three breakthroughs: better and cheaper graphic processing units, big data, and algorithm. AI software needs multiple graphic processing units. Rapid growth of the billion-dollar gaming industry created a need for the faster and cheaper GPUs. This trend enabled AI developers to continue their research and development in a much faster rate. Big data is another factor that made AI a reality. According to IBM report, 90% of all data is created in past 2 years, which contributed to the accelerated AI development. The thing is, in order for AI to live, it needs to learn. Big data allows AI to analyze more data, therefore to become smarter. Big data is like a university for AI, where it can learn new things. Another breakthrough that enabled us to develop AI is algorithm. An algorithm is a series of instructions for carrying out an operation or solving a problem. In a non-technical approach, we use algorithm in everyday tasks. For example, when we use a recipe to cook a casserole or going through the morning routine. Computers use algorithm to list the detailed instructions for carrying out an operation. Construction industry is one of the industries that will greatly benefit from adopting AI. The adoption of this technology is slow, however, it's catching on. On this slide, we can see a growing number of construction professionals using emerging technology to change the industry. This research was conducted by KPMG in 2016. On the next two slides, we can see an example of how artificial intelligence is used to recognize diverse construction activities via relevance networks of construction-related objects by neural networks. Its ability to recognize, distinguish, and analyze activities from the simple video footage is incredible. So here we can see how AI determines what it sees on the video, and here we can see how it analyzes what it sees. This is another slide with more analysis. The link to the full video will be provided in the end of this presentation. Artificial intelligence can help not only in analyzing data, but also in creating and designing things. Today, Autodesk is working on its Dreamcatcher software, which allows us to see the design process from a different perspective. For example, one of the creations of the Autodesk's AI was this plane partition that is going to be used in the future generations of the planes. It is strong, but much lighter. Another example that Autodesk shared with us is an example of this car frame. It doesn't look like any other frame, does it? It is because evolution and the development of animal skeleton was one of the inputs to the AI program. Big data, remember? In general, the design process looks like this. First, AI learns by analyzing thousands of terabytes of various information. It gets expired. Then human input goals, requirements and constraints, and AI generates multiple models with detailed analysis. These models are analyzed by the human, and the best design is chosen. On this slide, we can see how autonomous robots working on the bridge in Amsterdam. This bridge was designed by AI, which was guided by a human designer. I think that one day architect's job will involve asking his machine to design a two-story, four-bedroom house that is located on a 4,000 square feet patch of land and includes outdoor pool and standalone garage. Computer would generate multiple design, architect will choose the one that he or she likes, and voila, design is complete. All necessary engineering calculations are already made, and the building is ready for construction. However, it's just a guess, and both humans and machines have a lot to learn before something like this is possible. Other benefits of using AI in construction industry include risk analysis, image and video analysis, autonomous construction equipment, which all contribute to safety and much higher productivity. While Mark Zuckerberg is embracing AI and happily investing in its development, Stephen Hawking, Steve Wozniak, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and other well-known people in science and technology voiced their concern about the development of advanced AI. Elon Musk even created his own AI company in an effort to put AI development on the right path. Some of the challenges include high costs and labor shortages, when automated machines and AIs will replace human labor. However, the main concern is what if artificial intelligence happened to be in the wrong hands? Today, many countries using artificial intelligence to develop new kinds of weapons. For example, recently CS Consulting developed tiny fully automated mini drones with a facial recognition feature that can carry explosives and target certain people. Military forces have been using drones for a while now, and unfortunately we can see that this technology is much more developed for destruction rather than for creation and peaceful purposes. Another main concern of the tech experts and scientists is misaligned technology. AI can be programmed to do the good thing, but it can develop a destructive methods for achieving its goal. If any constraints were left out of the scope, it may result in a devastating result. For example, if AI is tasked to work on ambitious geoengineering project, it might destroy that ecosystem as a side effect, and maybe even view attempts to stop it as a threat. Artificial intelligence is a fascinating technology that both excites and scares scientists and tech gurus. It can improve almost every industry, including healthcare, agriculture, transportation and logistics, lawmaking and law enforcement, manufacturing, finance, education, software development, retail, and others. However, additional research is needed to ensure the safety of AI systems. Governments of all countries should start regulating this delicate area of computing so it's not used for destruction, but for creation and improving industries that need it the most, such as construction, healthcare, and agriculture.